Not even the Colonel can make his chicken taste this good. Huli means turn in Hawaiian. So if you're not turning some chicken on your grill this weekend, now that should be illegal. Oh, let's get into it. Today we're going to make Hawaiian Huli Huli chicken skewers. Now all up, this cook's going to take 20 minutes. Or for those of you who love to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Cheers. For some reason, if you already think you like this video, how about giving it a thumbs up? To make this recipe, we need some chicken thighs. Boneless and skinless is what you should ask your butcher for, just like I did when I went down to see Mick, the master chicken fiddler, down at Gippsland Premium Meats, and picked up this 1.5 kilograms of chicken thighs. As always, before we prep our chicken, glove up and get them out of the bag. Using a sharp knife, you just want to slice these into even chunks. I usually go around 25 mil in thickness. And then place the chicken pieces into a container or bowl if that's your thing. I convert all metric measurements into imperial for the small minority that refuse to change to a better system. It's true because it's science. Now we need to make the huli huli sauce. So into a bowl, for every 1.5 kilograms of chicken, you want to add half a cup of light soy sauce, half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of sriracha sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of minced ginger, and add 1 cup of canned pineapple juice. This has to be canned pineapple juice because the bromelain enzyme in pineapple juice is too strong and it's going to break down our chicken way too much if we leave it marinating overnight like we need to. Now during the canning process, the bromelain enzyme breaks down and is reduced in strength because it is subjected to high heat during that canning process. Now just mix up the marinade and pour it over the chicken. Once the chicken is all covered with that marinade, we're going to pop it in the fridge overnight or for a minimum of 6 hours. Hey, I see you just shared this video with your friends. Cheers! The chicken has been marinating away overnight, so we can start to make our skewers. I have soaked these wooden sticks of stabbing in water for over an hour. Now this should help prevent them from fully burning while we're grilling the chicken because they're moist. Smut! Now grab a skewer, grab some chicken and stab it on the stick. And just repeat this process until you have a skewer full of chicken. And then keep doing this to all of the chicken until you have an army of huli huli chicken skewers. And once all done, just pop these aside. If you don't have access to skewers, grab a tree and a knife and start whittling away. Today I'm going to be using my Weber Go Anywhere and I'm going to pair it up with my 100mm riser and my hibachi grill that I grabbed from Rub and Grub over in South Australia because I want to be cooking over a direct heat today. And how I'll start the setup is by removing the lid because we won't be needing that. And I'm going to open up those bowl vents. This is going to allow as much airflow to our fuel as possible. I'm also going to put the riser in place and then 3/4 fill a chimney starter with lump charcoal. Light it up and once it's fully ashed over, dump that into the GA. And then using an old pair of tongs, we're going to spread out that charcoal so we get even heat throughout the entire GA. Carefully put the grill back in place and now put the right grill on, the hibachi grill. And we're going to let that warm up for 5 minutes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this look of disappointment is for you. Now what do we do with all this leftover sauce that had raw chicken marinating in it? Surely we drink it? Come on, don't be silly. Grab a saucepan and a strainer and we're going to strain the liquid through that strainer, removing any small pieces of chicken and other crap. Then placing this over a high heat and then bringing the liquid to a full rolling boil And don't forget to stir it while this is happening. By bringing the liquid to a boil, we are exceeding the food safe temp of chicken, which is 74 degrees Celsius. And therefore we're killing off any bacteria in there. And once boiled, we can turn down the temp and we're going to let this simmer for 15 minutes. That's going to allow it to reduce and thicken up a bit. And then once that 15 minutes is up, we can put this aside and this will be our basting sauce. Liquid boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So whatever bacteria was in that marinade is dead, done, dusted, unable to survive. Why? Because of science. You know what? You've just been schooled. Once the grill's had time to warm up, we can get our huli huli chicken on and just place as many chicken skewers on the grill that you can fit. I like to use both sides and then just grab the saucepan of huli huli sauce and we're going to start basting all of the chicken skewers. And after about a minute, we're going to turn the skewers over and we're going to baste them again in that huli huli sauce. And keep doing this until the chicken is fully cooked. And how will we know this? By using an instant read thermometer. We need the internal temp of chicken to reach 74 degrees Celsius to be considered no death chicken. And as we are using a dark meat, the chicken thigh, we can actually push that internal temp a little further to 80 degrees Celsius, and that way it'll help break down all of that connective tissue. But don't worry, even though we're pushing it a little bit further, it'll still stay moist, smart. Comment below and tell me what your favourite street food is. The chicken is done and we can get it off the grill and put it onto a platter. This Hawaiian Huli Huli chicken smells amazing.
Nice.
Now, not to waste anything, what are we going to do with the pineapple slices that came out of the can? Grill them. Now, we need to remove this riser because that charcoal has burnt down. And we can put the original grill back in place because it has thicker bars on it, perfect for grilling our pineapple. Just place the pineapple slices on the grill in a single layer. Now, we don't want to waste any of that basting sauce. It's got plenty of sugar in it and it's going to help caramelize the pineapple up perfectly on the grill. And then flip the pineapple back over and brush this side as well. And we're just going to grill the pineapple until you're happy with the colour on it. And then once you're happy with the colour of your pineapple, add it to the platter with your Hawaiian Huli Huli chicken and serve immediately. These are tasty and cheap and something you can feed a big crowd nice and easy. Enjoy.